Hello friends, welcome to Magical Studies. Today we will start the chapter Resources and Development. The definition of resources is everything available in our environment which can be used to satisfy our needs provided it is technology accessible, economically feasible and culturally acceptable can be termed as resource. Now we will discuss the meaning of these words technology accessible, economically feasible and culturally acceptable. So, the meaning of the word, or we can say the definition of the word technology accessible means the technology needed to use the resource must be available so that we can extract it and make proper use of it. The example of technology accessible is a mobile smartphone with a built in a screen reader. Second is economically feasible. It means we must have enough money to extract it and use it. Example of economically feasible is if you were to mine oil, we should have a proper drilling system, extractors, and a storage capacity to extract it and use it. Now, what is the meaning of culturally acceptable? It means it must be accepted by the people. It must not disturb or hurt the sentiments, culture, etc. Example of culturally acceptable is if there is a high iron ore content in an area occupied by a tribe sacred place, it is not culturally acceptable to mine there for iron ore. This is the meaning of the uh, term resource. Now we will move towards the relationship between nature, technology, and institution. So, the process of transformation of things available in our environment involves an interactive relationship between nature, technology, and institution. Human beings interact with nature through technology and create institution to accelerate their economic development. So this is a definition which we can say which tell us the independent relationship between nature, technology, and institution. It is a definition, so we have to learn it. Now in the there is a diagram also in which it has been shown a triangle in which there is written human beings and there are three things. First is physical environment bracket nature, then technology, and then institution. Now there is a question, that is, do you think that resources are a free gifts of nature as it is assumed by many? So they are not, because resources are a function of human activities. Human beings themselves are an essential component of resource, because human beings only take that particular substance or thing and make it into a resource. They transform the material available in our environment into resource and then use them. Then these resources can be classified into following ways. Here it is given A, B, C, and D option. A option says on the basis of the origin, biotic and abiotic, on the basis of exhaustibility, renewable and non-renewable, on the basis of ownership, individual, community, national, and international, on the basis of status of development, potential, developed stocks, and reserves. At below there is a classification of resources. There are two type of resources, natural resources and human resources. Natural resources are further divided into renewable and non-renewable. Renewable is further divided into continuous or flow, example wind and water. And then biological, non-renewable into recyclable and non-recyclable. Then biological is further divided into natural vegetation, which is known as forest, and wildlife. Human is classified, or it has been into two parts, structural and institution, and quantity and their quality. So it is the first page of the chapter. Rest of the part we will cover in the next video. Please do comment, share, and subscribe to our channel.